What's up, everybody? It's your boy Uncle Greg back at it with the sports takes. You know, we've been focusing on these NBA playoffs, but I do got some trade news I'm going to address after we talk about this basketball game. But let's get into this basketball game. So it's a shame. I should have stuck with my original Game 6 pick, because if I did, I had Indiana winning, forcing a Game 7. I would be 5-1. Instead, I'm 4-2. Because I decided to switch things up, thinking that the injury was going to be too much for Indiana Pacers to overcome. But they forced 21 turnovers on the Oklahoma City Thunder, not allowing their bench to get much points, as Alex Caruso, one of the main heads off the bench, was able to get much points. Jalen Green, from his 40-point output, fell back to 16, which is usually his average. I'd say 18 to 24. Definitely not a good outlook by Oklahoma City. Definitely giving Indiana some hope for this Game 7. But I feel I'm gonna go back on that pattern. Oklahoma City hasn't lost a back-to-back game at all since April, and I'm gonna roll with that. Maybe they've learned something in between each loss to correct, and I think their role players, their bench players, will play better at home. Oklahoma City's players will, and the Pacers have played amazing. I love their style of play. They move the ball around. Tyrese Halliburton, playing injured, is playing out of his mind. Better than I thought they would. Obviously got the win. So for today, though, I feel like Oklahoma City is going to be able to close it out at home. Their bench players, like I said, will be able to come through, get those points that they didn't get in Indiana. And vice versa, Indiana's role players may not come through like they did at home. So that's my take for tonight's NBA Finals Game 7. It's rare that we get a Game 7. I think they said it was 2019 was the last time we had Game 7, maybe 16, not sure. But it's been a long time. So it should be a fun game. I wouldn't be mad if Indiana won and proved me wrong. That'd be pretty exciting. This series has been pretty exciting if you've watched it and paid attention to it. If you haven't, because it's not a big names, no All-Stars or whatever you can remember off the top of your head, well, I'm sorry to say that you missed out on a pretty damn good series. But let's get into this next news. All right, so we have some trade news, as the Houston Rockets are trading for Phoenix Suns' Kevin Durant, sending back Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks, and some draft picks. The draft picks being, I believe, 1 first-rounder, which is this year's number 10, and then 5 second-round picks, which in my opinion, the style of play, I feel like Houston does the run and gun. Will Kevin Durant be able to be playing for full 82-game season and the playoffs? So, in all honesty, they're probably going to be wise with his minutes. Kevin Durant, I believe, is a hooper. He can fit in most offenses, like a buddy of mine had mentioned in our little chat. But I think they're going to have to be wise with his minutes, just so they don't pull any hamstrings or calves or anything like that. Because, running up and down the court as a veteran as Kevin Durant is, I don't know if his body can take it a full 82-game season. So you guys let me know what you think. If you think the trade's going to work out, if you think Houston oversold, if you think Phoenix came up, let me know. Let's talk about it.